Hey there, welcome to the Junk Drawer. My name is Enzo, and today we are talking about the Disney ILY new boy doll. So yeah, there are a new set of Disney ILY dolls put out by the Disney Store, and one of them happens to be another boy doll. So of course I had to get it. And the girl dolls, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm still like on the fence about them. I do have the two. I did get the 3-pack, the holiday 3-pack. So I do have two girls. So I think I'm gonna kind of let them sit for a while and see how I feel. But yeah, if they come out with any more boy dolls, I'll probably pick them up just because I'm a male doll collector. But anyway, so really quick, these Disney ILY dolls, if you don't know, are Disney bounding dolls. So people will pick outfits out that are inspired by characters when they go to Disney parks, and these dolls are meant to represent those characters. So the doll we have today is inspired by Sven from Frozen. I did notice, I was like, this is kind of a weird reference. I don't know why Sven in particular. I don't mind Sven, I guess, but there are so many male characters in the Disney universe that they could have picked, but they decided to go with a moose. So, sure. Also, when I first saw the stock photos, I was like, why are they using the same face mold, same body, everything? I think the skin tone is different. I am going to do a comparison of the three boy dolls that are out in this line, so you can see the difference side by side. But yeah, I was like, really? Another one? I really, really, really wish they would just come out with a different head sculpt at least. Not even like a different body, just like a different head sculpt. Just give us a little variety. But anyway, yeah, so it's cute. This is the front of the box. Comes with a bunch of accessories. I feel like it's the same as the first round, where I think there's a surprise and the Mickey balloon. Also, the ears, I think, are supposed to glow in the dark, so that's fun. But yeah, so yeah, and inside the box, photo, and then the other side has Sven. If you're not familiar with Sven, that's what he looks like. He's also on the front. And then on the back, we have the rest of the cast. And yeah, I don't know, like I said, I'm not really vibing with any of them necessarily, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me go ahead and get into this, and we'll take a closer look at the doll. Okay, he's out of the box. Really quick, he was tied in. Most of his ties were the plastic, the T-ties or whatever you want to call them, but he was tied in with one of these like wire ties at the waist and at his feet for some reason. I don't know why they would use these. Because I've opened plenty of dolls that don't use these like heavy duty ties, but yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. So, all right, so let's take a look at some of these accessories. So the first accessory we have is this bag. I do love that it has an actual strap on it that's like ribbed. It feels like a real bag strap. That's nice. This is solid plastic. This is not open or anything. And then it's got this cute little moose head on the side. It does not dangle or anything though. It's kind of like molded in place, which is kind of weird. I wish it kind of dangled a little bit, but it's a very cute accessory for sure. The next thing we have is this, what I'm assuming is like a card holder or a pass holder. That's the only thing I can think of because it is open at the top, so you could put something in it. I'm not sure what, but I'm assuming it's a pass holder. And then with this like tiny little strap that I'm not sure again where you would attach it to, because the one end is just open. So yeah, I guess maybe you're supposed to like hold on to that part, but yeah, it's cute. Hey, editing me here. So I took a look at the stock photos on Shop Disney because I was like, I wanted to figure out how these are supposed to go on him. So in the stock photos, they do have him wearing it like this around his neck. They also have it on his side, like I had it. But then for this guy, they have it like hanging from. There's a tiny little strap thingy here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And it's a little loop on his pants, and I guess I'm supposed to like put that in the loop because they show it like hanging from that. But the only thing is, on the actual website, the triangle part, it's like reversed. Like they have it on the opposite side. So they have the triangle side hooking into this loop. So they put this on differently than they want you to put it on him, or I don't. It's weird. So now I'm like, okay, so do I strap it on this way, or do I switch these around? Luckily, this is not. There's a little like hole or a little gap here where I can take this off and switch them. But I'm just like, if you want it to show a certain way, then why don't you assemble it that way? I don't know. I feel like I'm bitching a lot about this doll and all the things I don't like about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just funny that they're doing it like this. And then he comes with this coat, which is meant to mimic, I'm assuming, like the Alps or something. It's a very snow-covered scene on it, and it's kind of like a puffy coat, blue, yellow, really cute. Actual zippers on the actual coat. Nothing to zip it with though, so that's an interesting choice. We have zippers, but you can't actually zip it up. Yeah, and that's the back. But it is a really nice material. It's definitely like a quality material, so that's good. And then the last accessory is the Mickey balloon. So these were in the first round of ILY dolls, and they're supposed to have a Disney park treat, edible treat inside. So let's go ahead and open it up, and hopefully we get something good. I think there is pizza in this one, or a choice of pizza, so I'm really hoping that that we get that one. Who knows? But the balloon just pops off the top, and then we have a little sheet of options that we can get for our little Disney surprise treats. Yes, there's a pizza. Yeah, this pizza is so good. I would love this so much. But here are all the treats you can get, and then there's more on the back. So, say, what else would I want to get? If not the pizza, the churros are fun. I'm assuming these are ice cream sandwiches. Maybe that one. Anyway, let me just see what we've got. All right, let's see what it is. Not pizza, it is cookies. I'm assuming these are cookies, like those like sugar cookies, but it's on this cute little stand. Yeah, not my favorite, honestly, because they don't really look like cookies. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of a meh for me. I really wanted the pizza, but you know, what are you gonna do? It'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. All right, and here he is. Here is his front and his back. So, first impressions, yeah, he is a boy doll. I do like him. He is very similar to the other two in this line. Like I said before, I do wish that they would switch up the face sculpt to give us something a little different. I do love that these are like hefty dolls, the male dolls anyway. They have like some like, I don't know, there's something about these dolls that are like hefty. I can't explain it, it's weird. They're like also thicker. Like his legs are like super thick compared to like other male doll legs, but yeah, I don't know. yeah. Anyway, let's just talk about him head to toe. So yeah, so he's wearing these Sven inspired Mickey ears that are also supposed to glow in the dark. So I'll test that in a minute. His hair is it's kind of like a light chestnut brown, I guess. And then he's got these teal streaks in the front. I don't know how I feel about this haircut. It is, I really wish they would give boys like nicer haircuts. I feel like they always go for like this like choppy, kind of like weird, I don't know. They rarely show boys with, or male dolls with like fades or I don't know, something other than this. I feel like this is a very default boy haircut. I mean, I guess I do appreciate adding the color, but I don't know. I don't know. Is this in vogue right now to have like a colored bang? I don't know. I don't know what fashion is. So maybe it's really popular with kids, and that's why they did that, but it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. So also, like I said, they did use the same face sculpt as the other two. I feel like his skin might be a little lighter than the other two, but I don't know. We'll see in a second when I do the comparison. But yeah, he's wearing this Sven t-shirt. It's a really cute print of Sven on the front. It does Velcro in the back, and then he is wearing this checkered. I don't even know what this color is. It's like a green gray color. It's very boring in my opinion. And then he is wearing these purple blue shoes. Depending on who you ask, it's one of those colors that look different to different people. And yeah, it's all plastic, nothing crazy going on there. And then he also has this bracelet, which has this like, again, like really like geometric checkered pattern, but it is like way too big. Like, look at that gap. And there's no, like, it's not even like a bendable, moldable bracelet. So I don't know. Right now it's strapped on with the clear plastic. So there is like no way that thing is going to stay on once I take the plastic off. So I will not be removing the plastic for that. But I mean, come on. What am I supposed to do with that? That is like silly. So silly. And then as far as articulation goes, he can go kind of around and round, left, right. He can move at the shoulder, at the elbow, and at the wrist. There's nothing at the waist. He can move at the hip, knee. It's actually double jointed at the knee, which is nice. Not at the elbow though, which is interesting. I don't know if the other dolls are like that, but yeah. And then he's got a joint at the ankle. So here he is with his coat on, and I tried to put this on him as like a crossbody kind of thing, but I don't think it's meant for that because the strap just isn't long enough to do that. So I guess he's just supposed to hold it like this. This could also be like a camera bag maybe also. I don't know. I don't know that this actually like, does this go? Like, does this, again, I don't know anything about fashion. I don't know anything about anything, but these three things, like the coat, the t-shirt, and the shorts, it just seems like very mismatched and very, I don't know. It's weird. Like it's weird, right? Or am I just like in the minority here? Do you like this? Does this make sense? Like with these colors and like having a coat with shorts and sneakers? Like I don't get it. Like can someone please explain this to me? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just like too old. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I just don't understand fashion and I don't understand like what the kids these days are wearing. And yeah, I'm officially old. So now let's do a quick comparison of all three dolls. Okay, so here he is next to the holiday doll. Obviously, the hair color is different. The haircut is a little different. And I thought the skin tone was different, but I feel like these are the same skin tone. I feel like with the Sven one, he looks lighter because his hair is lighter, but I'm not sure if he actually is lighter. I think on the camera it might look like he's lighter, but in person it's like if he is lighter, it's very minimal. The other thing I noticed, which I was not expecting, is that his one hand is actually molded a little different than the other one. So if you look at this hand and then look at this hand, they are different. Like they're in different positions. Like the holiday one is more like straight on, versus the Sven one is more like the other one. So that's an interesting choice. I'm not sure why they would do that, but maybe it's because of the accessories, I'm thinking. But yeah, I don't know. Everything else is the same. It's just those two that are different. And then here he is next to the original boy doll. And obviously he is lighter. There is definitely a skin tone difference between the two. The hair, obviously darker, longer. But everything else seems to be the same. The hand sculpts are also the same. And here they are all together. So you can tell there aren't too many differences between these three dolls. Like I said, I do wish that they would differentiate them a little bit more, at least in the head sculpt. I think between the first one and the holiday one was like a haircut. And then they were like, oh, okay, for the third one, we'll just change his hair color. So final thoughts on this doll. I do like the doll. The doll is great. I love the heft of the doll. And I'm glad there's another doll in this line. My only gripe, I have two gripes. The one gripe is that, the big one is that I wish they would give us a different head sculpt and not reuse the same exact one. And I think the thing that bothers me, is because the first one was inspired by Aladdin, and he looked like Aladdin. So that's kind of what bothers me, is I feel like they really like got lazy and they were like, oh, we'll just reuse the Aladdin one. And so I don't know. I just yeah. They can do it. They're Disney. They can do it. So that's number one. Number two is, I don't know why they picked Sven for this character. Like I said earlier, there are so many male characters in the Disney universe that they could have gone with, but they picked an animal, a moose. And I think they could have gone with something else and been a lot more creative with it. But I feel like, again, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we need a male doll in this line. What can we do that's like pretty easy? Frozen is super popular, so we'll go with Frozen. It's like, okay, sure. I understand Frozen is a very popular property for them, and they like to push it whenever they can. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I think out of the three, he is probably my least favorite, honestly, overall, just because at this point I'm tired of seeing the same doll over and over again. And I'm also disappointed in the character choice, so. But that's just my opinion. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this Disney ILY Sven doll. And thank you, as always, for watching. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe. And have a great morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And I will catch you next time.